I want to give Dutch Operman a big round of applause for all that he does. Yes, sir. Get in that camera shot.
Get him.
Well, this is the first time that I've met JC, and oh my God, another stellar vocalist.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Oh man, I was waiting to hear all this, and old friend Nick at the end.
Hey, Mark.
He actually did a show of ours down in Colorado Springs a couple years ago with a previous band. This is one prolific gentleman. How about that? Give him a hand.
Yes, he is. We're blessed to have him in Anavrins Day.
Well, you know, and the one thing that I was like, oh, wow. I should have let the cat out of the bag about Anavrins Day, didn't she?
She did.
Yeah. That's okay. We can't hold that against her. You know, and that's it. I love the way the bands interact on the stage here. You guys are all just full of love for each other and respect, and this is great. Once again, Michael Martinez brings it all together.
Thank you, Michael.
Oh man, and Mateo, I've yet to say hello, brother. I love the rhythm section in the acoustic form.
One-man rhythm section right here. One-man rhythm section.
So, how many people remember, lived, and survived through that music for the first set?
We all did.
We all did. Oh yeah, that's what I was telling JC. It's like, okay, I'm a California transplant. I told you that during the first part of the interview. We used to joke. There was a whole bunch of us that came out. Never mind what we did, but we had this term that we never thought would be a thing, and guess what? They made it a thing. Californication.
They sure did.
We didn't mean it. We find out nowadays that Colorado is probably the most free state in the country right now, so I don't know if you want to call it Californication or we just grew up. What do you think?
I'm not sure how to answer that question. Let's defer to Nick.
Is Colorado Californication? Is that the question? I think Colorado's become permacation, you know? I think... Well, and it's kind of funny because the inverse for me is I refuse to move to California because I love to keep California as my vacation spot. So, you know, I think it's intertwined. It's kind of like an ebb and flow. But I will say that a lot of people definitely know the Colorado is the shit right now. So
that's right.
It's blowing up pretty crazy.
And this is, well, Denver has been just recently crowned as one of the top music destinations in the country, if not the world.
That's why we're here.
Yeah.
That's why I was born here, man.
The questions continue. Do you play in another band?
We all play in multiple projects.
Oh yeah, no, I was going to go down the line because...
Yeah, so I play in another band. It's a 70s tribute called Mr. Majestic's 8-track revival.
Badass.
So we got the whole decade thing going on here, right?
Right, yeah, that's a 70s tribute band. And Mateo also plays in another project.
Yeah, I play in an original project called Kindred with Cody Qualls and Bill Buffo. We just pretty much write and record. It's something that we just do on the side. We did it heavily when we were kids, and just throughout the years, that's just what we do for a hobby. But nowadays, you can, you know, release music and even do shows without going anywhere. So, that's about it.
And that's the whole impetus of KCOSdigitalmedia.com. We support independent artists of Colorado, and we always are on the lookout for music to put on the station. We hardly ever repeat songs within the normal Clear Channel Cumulus. Oh, can I say that? I'm sorry. But no, there is so much music. We're playing over 400 Colorado bands. So, Mateo, if you feel so inclined, we'd love to hear some of your music, put it in rotation.
All right, yeah, great.
Yeah,
Thanks.
yeah. Nick's previous band is continuously in rotation. So is his new band. And how many other projects you got going?
I'm in like 15 bands. Just, I don't sleep. I don't think. I'm on autopilot. No. I'm in this band. I play in a really cool acoustic duo called Love Learn Regal with my buddy Colin. It's a lot of fun, kind of in the bar circuit, but with my boys, Octopus Tree that's playing here in a little bit tonight, which, I'm super honored to be a part of. And, it's been a lot of fun just being in band after band, as much as it's like a breakup every time. It's kind of like, hey, on to the next four-way relationship or whatever, so.
Well, and that's it. So Mad Pow has been on our show.
Yeah.
Octopus Tree as a duo has been on our show. I almost was tempted, but I thought, no, let's not spoil it, to put the replay archived versions of each of the bands on the event page.
Should, absolutely, yeah.
We might do that after because, this is all living Facebook history, right?
Amen.
So, if you missed Mad Pow, if you missed Octopus Tree in its earlier form, we're the archive.
Yeah,
we're proud of it.
You should check the archive.
That's great.
For sure.
Oh man, yeah. And we're actually doing formats. So Sunday is our blues day. We have Friday night. We repeat the shows that we do here at the venue. Saturday, we call this Saturday Night Live, Colorado Saturday Night Live. That's a new thing. We want to make it the whole day Saturday Live, but right now, graciously by the venue, doing this socially responsible, all-inclusiveness along with the internet that we do. We want to make sure that Colorado music gets heard continuously in rotation around the world. And once again, I don't know what camera I'm looking at, but thank you all for tuning in. Right now, there's an audio broadcast on the station, as well as the YouTube video, as well as streaming to all your Facebook pages. Yeah. So what did I leave out? Because I did not bring a copy of that primer that you sent me.
Of the questions that I gave you beforehand.
Yeah.
Let's interview ourselves now.
So the band is all classically trained.
Yes.
We're all music teachers as well.
Okay, that's what I wanted you guys to convey.
Yeah. So it's great to be in a band where we all kind of speak that same language,
Oh, absolutely.
I have my own school.
Well, yeah.
I teach privately.
Please, this is the opportunity for you guys to put out anything and everything that you guys do in hopes that we can bring people to you.
Sure. Yeah, I teach privately. And I have some students tuning in. What's up, guys? Good to see
All
you.
right.
And Mateo?
I teach private and I coach bands at Global Sound Studio in Broomfield. And we do, young kids up to high school bands, private lessons, and virtual lessons.
Oh, with that, this is another thing that we key on. We also have a partner charity that's Mountain Kids Music, and we are always in receipt and collecting gently used or new donated instruments that we can pass on to kids that might not be able to afford instruments. And, we have a roster of teachers that might want to donate some time to kids with families that can't afford lessons. It's not everybody that gets the luxury of being classically trained. I started playing cello in 5th grade when there was music in the schools. Not so much anymore. But you guys are carrying on, and we hope that it is an inspiration to everybody to continue to stand up and do their own thing like Aisha does. And you guys, I know I don't want to take a whole lot of time because you got a second set. I can't wait to hear.
We do have a second set.
Well, and that's another thing. I could go on for stories for days because being from California, I watched Billy play around the coffee houses and clubs at UC Davis. That's outside California, or outside Sacramento, California. And, you know, the changes in the styles were, you know, shocking to some people. And I remember friends of mine, we'd go to see Billy, and it would be like, is this ever going to catch on? Right. You know, and now everybody's singing along to the songs. Yeah.
And that's why we play them.
Well,
Brings back memories.
That's it. Nostalgia is huge. And rightly so, because hopefully, you know, at some point in time, those were the best times of our lives, right?
Absolutely.
But
hope you
hopefully
had the
the best
time of your
times are
life.
still to come.
That's what we're hoping.
So did I leave anything out?
I have a question for you.
Oh, do you? Okay. I'm not used
Do
to
you know where the name Anavrins Day comes from?
Well, besides the reverse anagram, right?
I think he got it.
Yeah. No, I mentioned earlier that Asha, you know, you guys are just professionals on stage, and everybody is so complimentary and supportive of each other. Sometimes I don't even have to talk, right? Which is better because I used to be a singer myself, but I had throat cancer. And so how do I find a way to channel my energy? I have an amazing nonprofit organization, radio station. We do live streaming wherever we can. I'm very privileged to have a tech genius as a business partner and my son now on camera. Yes, this is a family affair all the way around. And once again, now that you've been talking with us, you guys are family too. It's so good to see Nick, even after a couple
It's
of
great to
years.
see you, man. I missed you.
Oh man, you know, and that's it. There's so many people that we've come in contact with that are just exceptionally cool people, and we wish that we could be in touch more so, but we're glad to see you guys again. Glad to make new friends.
We appreciate you having us out.
Well, this is our mission, being a nonprofit. So when you'll see the trailers, anything popping up, there are sites to donate to each and every band, and we hope you do so. And like we always say, hit the Facebook page, hit the like, hit the follow, whichever is so inclined. And I can't wait to hear the second set. What do you got in store for us?
Oh, we got a really nice set for you. So if you like the 90s, you should stick around.
I do remember the 90s. You know, I'm old enough for that cliche, oh, if you remember the 60s, you weren't there.
I wasn't around in the 60s or the 70s.
Well, you know what? I'm thoroughly glad that you're here. I'm thoroughly glad that you're doing what you're doing. All considered, teaching, playing, all of you guys contributing to the Colorado sound.
Yeah, we appreciate your
Thank you.
efforts as well. Thank you.
All right. Thank you all. Let's give them a round of hand of applause once again. And the second set's coming right up.
Thank you.
Thank you.